All right, welcome back to the What It Do podcast, episode number 2.
Number 2.
Made it this far. We didn't think we would.
We're on top of the world right now.
Big milestone for us. This is February 3rd. That's when we're recording this. You guys will hear this on the 4th, tomorrow. Yeah.
We got a great show lined up. We're going to address the whole Kobe situation, unfortunately, but, I think we'll do our due diligence there. We're going to talk about the Super Bowl, give you a little insight on what we think happened, went down, what's going on next year. Then we got a little bit extra. We got a nice little surprise with a surprise guest interview you guys will hear near the end of the show.
Yep.
So we're going to try to keep the rest of the content a little bit shorter. And then, it's kind of it. We'll just get into it and hope you guys enjoy.
Yeah, we would like to thank everyone that watched the first episode. Went a lot better than we thought.
Better than I expected.
We did not expect really that many people to watch it, but a lot more.
A lot of good feedback.
Lots of great feedback. All of it was pretty respectful too, so we thank you for that.
Yeah.
Let's keep it up, and hopefully this one can go even bigger and better than the last one, and just keep with the feedback and letting us know what we're doing good and what we're not.
All right, sounds good. Let's get into it.
For sure. So I think the big topic for the last week has been Kobe Bryant and the tragedy that happened there in LA.
Very sad. And just to go off, we're kind of going to do this episode a little bit more unscripted. We have our thing right here, what we're going by, but we're kind of just going to try to go about it. And I think this is a really good way to start that. Unfortunately, if you don't know what happened and you live under a rock, Kobe Bryant, very famous basketball player, unfortunately passed away in a horrific helicopter accident. He was with his daughter. I believe it was one of her teammates. I think it was the teammate's parents, and then another teammate.
Yeah, it was.
And then a dad, like the coach or whatever, and then the pilot, right? I might be missing some.
There was 9 people total.
Yeah,
one of them was the pilot.
Yeah, and our apologies and our all that it extends to the family of everyone that was involved. It's a little bit more. I don't know any of them personally, but we know of Kobe Bryant, so we're gonna speak about him in this. But we do want to express our condolences to all the families that are
everybody out
that were
there
involved. But so if you don't know Kobe Bryant, I don't know how you don't. He went by the number 8 and then went by the number 24. Not gonna talk about why he changed the number.
Doesn't matter.
Does not matter. You forget about it. If you want to read off his career stats, we have him right here. He was a 5-time NBA champion, 18-time NBA All-Star over 20 seasons. He was 11 times an All-NBA first team, and he was a 2-time scoring champ. He is currently now 4th on the all-time scoring list with over 33,000 points. He just was actually the day before he passed away was passed by LeBron. On that list.
And it's crazy because he was at the game where LeBron passed him the night before.
I know the tweets were crazy. It was This was literally within 24 hours ago, and it was them hugging on the court side.
Yeah.
I don't know if I guess I just talk about my experience with Kobe. Growing up, I wasn't super into basketball growing up.
Yeah.
It kind of took till I started playing in about 7th or 8th grade, and even then, it was kind of what was relevant to me back home, which was Derrick Rose was a young all-star then, and then Jordan, obviously, I knew about, but I really wasn't into it. But, Kobe was kind of that bridge player, I would say, between Michael Jordan and then LeBron, and I think he is definitely in the greatest of all-time debate.
Oh, for sure.
Obviously. But, just for me, the fact of, not really knowing who he was until it was a little at the end of his career. Definitely thought he was his last game on his goodbye tour was I claimed it as a big proponent of how the NBA is rigged and all that. But now seeing what he's done outside of the game, I think it's kind of insane just how good of a guy he was. I know people are gonna debate that with the whole number, but the guy was great guy. It really gets to me with the videos that came out after the fact. You'll see the pictures,
kids.
Him and Gigi,
so sad.
All that stuff. But there was the interview that came out of why he is into helicopter rides, and it's really because people were kind of going about that. Not everybody, but there was those few folks that were talking about, oh, like rich people, it's kind of what you get, not what you get, but if you can't drive like the rest of us, and you have to be able to take a helicopter. But the video came out of him in an interview when he was still in the league, and he was trying to get from practice where he'd practice all day. If you don't know, the guy is a freaking workhorse.
Oh, probably the best work ethic out of any athlete.
Mamba mentality.
Yeah, I mean that's a real thing. That's
yeah,
not like just not just like a joke for Kobe. Like the dude was. The stories from all the other players you hear about.
Yeah, exactly.
Like him in the gym at crazy hours, like it's a real thing.
He wanted to be the best he could be, and he put in the work for it. But he wanted to do that and also be the best father he could be. So the story came out that he said his wife would say, "No, don't worry. Like I'll get the kids from school." And he's like, "No, like I want you to not have to do that. Like I want to be a dad too." So,
yeah.
He wanted to find a way where he could be doing his job and being the best he could be at it, while also being a father. And, that's when he looked to commuting LA in 15 minutes in a helicopter. And, I mean, he'd been doing this for years on years and never had a problem,
Yeah.
They never really should have been cleared to fly. There was a lot of just unfortunate circumstances that, took place. It's just really, really sad to see such an icon,
so young, too.
Go away. Yeah, he was, 41?
Yeah.
Yeah, just really, really sad. What about you? Like,
I mean, growing up for me, I'm more on the West Coast. You were in like Midwest.
Yeah, that too.
Growing up a Suns fan when they had Nash, they had Damari Stoudemire, Shawn Marion, and they were good. They were always a playoff team, always in contention. Nash was winning a couple MVPs, but there was always the Lakers there, and they always had Kobe. And it seems like every year, no matter what the Suns did, like Kobe was gonna beat them. I mean, that team was gonna beat them. I mean, it was Kobe's team for sure. And then on the West Coast, I mean, to me, Kobe is the greatest player of all time. But I mean, that's another debate for another day for sure. We're not going to get into that on this, but
I think there's something to be said too for a player that has such a long career, such a great career, all in one jersey. Yeah,
I love that.
He changed his number, but I mean. The guy was a Laker for life, is a Laker for life. He's a Laker legend. He's an NBA legend. I mean, that alone puts him on status of, I mean, MJ did that weird thing with the Wizards, but, Michael Jordan was like that. You have Tom Brady, you got Aaron Rodgers. Like, those people are there for a long time because they are so good and, like, they want to be in that organization.
People want them to be there.
Exactly.
I mean, I don't really know anybody that dislikes Kobe. I mean, that's one thing I don't like about stuff like this and social media. It's like, I think it's just kind of gross, and I don't know what else to call it, but like after this, like let his family, like especially be like his wife Vanessa, like didn't owe anybody a statement. His close friends didn't owe anybody everything, but like I just can't imagine being like a family or a close friend of Kobe and having this happen and just going on and seeing all these people just where's our statement? Where's this? Like that's just not good. I hate that.
Give credit to the fans. So I mean, like everyone immediately just honored him, and like they did give the family as much space as they could.
The fans were great. The media is what.
The media
will do that for regardless till the end of time. But I really don't like it, and I think it's kind of I think it's disrespectful. Like his wife just lost her kid and her husband. Like I can't even imagine what that would be like. I hope I never imagine what that's like, but.
Yeah,
and her statement was great. I mean, it was
absolutely
very well written, a lot better than I could have done in that situation.
Yeah, and I think just one last thing on my part, just like you see how big of an impact it was on social media. I mean, it broke social media, which I mean we've seen weirder things do that, but I mean every player in the NBA seemed to be affected by it. Very, their emotions were very evident. For the last week, especially. And people, just people in Hollywood, everyone, Kobe affected so many different people, and it's just crazy to see an icon like that, be taken from everyone. But it's also, I think it was Kyrie that said something after a game. He's like, the most beautiful thing out of it all is that it's bringing us.
Yeah, and together. I normally don't when Kyrie talks. I'm kind of like that's. I don't think he I don't know, just the way he says a lot of things. I'm not a big fan of, but no, what he said was probably one of the best things I heard out of all of it, because I mean, you look at soccer, they were throwing up the 24. Football,
yeah, exactly. The
hockey,
Pro Bowl, I mean,
every sport was.
Yeah, it was.
It just shows how much of a impact and just he was bigger than basketball.
Yeah,
way bigger, and it's unfortunate that this happened. So we have to talk about it. But I mean,
it happened.
I just hope when they went out, it was quick and over with, so no one suffered. But yeah, rest in peace, Kobe, his daughter, everyone affected.
Yeah. Also, shout out to Lids. I don't know if you can. Where is it? They were doing if you had a hat, you could bring it in. You get a free Kobe patch of there was 6 different options. I think that was really cool.
Oh yeah, I like that hat. It's pretty cool.
I'll throw a picture up on here, but it's really another just another big thing. I mean, there's sneaker markets that just said no sale of anything Kobe Bryant, just to out of respect for him. I think that's huge. Just to see all the different stuff of where he affected and the amount of respect that he got from the league and the world.
I like how they did it so people couldn't buy the stuff and then just resell it for a bunch.
Right.
Because that's not cool.
That's also
for sure
disgusting.
Yeah, that's not good.
But on a more positive note, I think you can only go up from here. And I think we'll just move on from that. Yeah. Do you have anything else to say about it?
I just think probably the coolest thing about Kobe, I guess a happier note, was all the languages he spoke
that guy,
to just talk shit to the other players. Not too long before he died, he was talking shit to Luka in Slovenian or whatever he speaks. Luka was wondering who was talking. He looks behind his Kobe Bryant talking shit to him.
I think that's
if that's not the most petty thing ever to learn I mean, he was born in Italy, so
right.
He was born in Italy, right? Or he lived in Italy when he was younger.
I believe he lived in Italy until high school and then went back to Philly because his dad played in Italy. Okay. Yeah. But and I think kind of to go off of what you said about not a lot of people that didn't like him. I think he was very well respected. The only time anyone I would say didn't like him was on the court.
If you weren't a fan of I said with the Suns, I hated seeing Kobe Bryant because you knew, especially in the playoffs, a 4-game series, Kobe was going to probably get you at least 4 times.
Exactly. So, but all right, to move on, we'll talk about the Super Bowl.
A little more light and happy.
I mean, I guess, I wasn't too happy about it. But.
Yeah, I mean, it was a lose-lose Super Bowl.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
We'll get over the game and some ads we thought were.
Yeah, I think definitely you want to talk about the game first or the ads?
I will go game.
Game, all right. So, I mean, the final score was what, 31-20?
31-20 Chiefs.
Chiefs outscored the Niners 21-0 in the fourth quarter. Granted, that last touchdown was kind of garbage time, but it wasn't. The game was still they were still a game.
Yeah.
Pat Mahomes was our MVP.
Not shocking.
No, kind of knew if he got it.
Social media this morning was upset that it didn't go to Damian Williams.
Yeah.
I can see the argument: 17 carries, 100 yards, receiving and rushing touchdown. But I mean, you had to know it was going to Mahomes if they won, and he didn't get hurt and leave the game. He's the face of the team. You knew it was going.
And he kind of put the team on his back in the playoffs, I would say. I mean, going in.
Yeah. Because this award to me is like a playoff award. This is not a one. I mean, it's a one-game award if it goes to someone other than the quarterback, I think. But in this case, you knew it was going to Mahomes.
Yeah, it was his award going into the game. Props to him. He's great. He's just really, really good.
Very composed.
I tweeted out on behalf of the Chiefs organization, thank you to the Chicago Bears for not drafting him. I mean, as a Bears fan, you hate to see. I went in, rooting for Robbie Gould on the Niners, and then rooting against Patrick Mahomes just for the sake of Mitchell Trubisky. But he's a very, very, very good football player. He's very good at what he does. He's very young. He's going to get a lot of money very, very soon.
Yeah, he's about to be a rich man.
He's going to break some records, whether it's on the field or in the bank.
I mean, I think it does talk to, exactly what we said. We were both wrong on our Super Bowl predictions, by the way, so props to us for that.
But the Niners came out and just didn't look good for a while.
Yeah, I don't think either team looked great for a long time.
Mahomes had 2 picks. That was his first 2 picks
when the game was fourth quarter, 11 minutes left, and Mahomes gets picked off down 10,
I thought
that game was over.
Yeah.
It wasn't good. Pat Mahomes is really showing us that he's that guy you don't want to have the ball with in the fourth quarter.
That was the argument last year after they lost to the Patriots. They're give him a chance because that game wasn't over if he got a chance.
Yeah. But exactly what we said last time for the Chiefs to win is what I thought happened.
Yeah.
Pat Mahomes, there was a lot of times where Pat Mahomes was definitely under pressure, but for the most of the fourth quarter, they gave him time and they tried to play that zone and they just found holes.
Yeah, the Niners don't like to blitz, and I mean what worked for them all year was they had such a natural pass rush out of that front four. I mean, it was what is it? They all four of their defensive linemen are top 5 picks, right? Or previously were.
I believe so, yeah.
I mean obviously that don't always work out, but I mean it was working out. And
yeah.
They don't like to blitz. You have to blitz and play man defense to beat Patrick Mahomes. They played a lot of zone and they didn't blitz a lot.
And when they did, exactly what I figured. I mean, Sherman tried to man up a lot of times and
he got beat.
He got burnt.
Yeah.
But
he's his own guy.
Yeah, I mean, they did a great job. The Chiefs, I will give them props of just taking what the Niners gave them instead of chucking it deep. And then when it was there deep, they hit it.
Yeah, they did. I mean, yeah, they got they didn't totally lose on their mistakes. I mean, yeah, that ball that was picked because of Tyreek Hill didn't catch it. I mean, you should catch that. It hit your hands, but it was thrown behind him. But,
yeah.
I mean, it didn't end up biting him too bad, obviously.
Yeah. Damian Williams went over 100 yards. That was huge.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Like, it was weird. Like, we were focusing on Pat Mahomes and all them, but I mean, a lot of the running plays from Damian Williams, especially in his couple receptions, what he had 4. Yeah. They were big time. They were kind of like Pat Mahomes rushing last week. Which wasn't crazy numbers, but they were effective when
exactly. Yeah, exactly. It was. I don't know. It was the unfortunate thing is like the Niners kind of had the lead for most of the game. I mean, the first half before they tied it, it was what 10-3 for a half.
And then it was 10-10 in the half.
Yeah, but I mean, it seemed like at that once they tied it. I mean, I don't know why they didn't try to score before halftime.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that time management, Kyle Shanahan.
It was really weird.
I mean, you saw the owner in the box. He was giving him
I mean, we were saying that watching it,
like what he was doing, but
yeah, I don't know what that was about. I mean, obviously, looking back, there's a lot of different things you'd like to change.
Yeah, I mean, in the moment, I mean, who are we?
Yeah, that's why he's getting paid
a lot, and
he got himself there.
And we're right here.
Andy Reid did not Andy Reid himself. I think this definitely solidifies a spot.
I'm
in the Hall
so
of Fame.
happy for Andy Reid.
Yeah,
didn't want him to win just because I don't like the Chiefs.
But yeah, for Andy Reid's sake.
Oh, he's so funny.
I think it was legit. Someone asked him what he was going to do. He said he's going to eat the biggest cheeseburger possible, maybe a double.
Look, you don't get that beach body from eating salads.
That is, if who does Sexiest Man Alive? Because if that man doesn't
Andy
win,
Reid.
No, what magazine is that? I don't know.
Reid.
Call Andy Reid up, please.
Yeah. I want ESPN the body issue of Andy Reid.
Andy freaking Reid.
Oh my God, that would be great.
That would be fantastic.
I saw a tweet this morning where they asked him what he did after the game. He's like, I didn't sleep with my trophy. I slept
with my trophy away.
I'm like, oh, my dog Andy Reid was clapping.
Yes, I love
clapping
Andy Reid. I mean, I think I saw something too. It was 21 years in the league for his first ring. That is,
it's a long ways.
I think it was the longest one.
Yeah, that's a long. Even keep a job.
Yeah, but I mean, he's
been bad, but I'm saying after that long where you don't get it done, this league's pretty quick to kick you to the side.
No, but yeah, props to him. I mean, both teams are relatively young too, so I mean, they're not going to be just one and dones. But I do think the Chiefs will be. They opened up the odds at 7-1. They're number 1 for next year, but I do think the Niners will have an easier way to get back to where they were at. They've got a lot of younger guys that don't need to get paid.
I think the Niners division is tougher.
That's true. I just think for the sake of keeping your team whole and then getting better, I think it's going to be easier for the Niners.
Yeah.
The Chiefs have a lot of guys that contracts will be coming up in the near future, with Mahomes, with Tyreek Hill, with Travis Kelce, with Sammy Watkins. I mean, their defense has been good all year.
Their defense really won that game.
Yeah,
I think because
I mean they did take away the big running attack.
Mostert had 58 rush yards after running for almost 230,
and a lot of those were really just on that one.
Yeah,
drive.
It was chunk plays.
Just for the one scoring drive.
Yeah. I think that defense's communication is just
like
Frank
Tyrann
Clark
Mathieu has a lot of half tackles.
Yeah,
shout out to him.
Frank Clark, you're bad.
I don't like you at all.
Yeah,
but I mean, you're a Super Bowl champ.
You're a Super Bowl champ, and
whatever.
We're here, so
shout out to Tyrann Mathieu.
Happy to see him.
Psycho of a guy, but props to him.
Yeah, no,
hell of a football player.
Really cool comeback story from
his
troubled days.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah, and then I think that was it on the game. There was one story. We talked about it last night with Pat Mahomes, where him and his girlfriend went out.
Yeah,
I don't like Pat Mahomes, but this was a very awesome story.
I like Pat Mahomes as a person. I don't like him as a football player because he could be on my team, but he's not. Yeah. But I mean, it's great. It's always a good time to watch him play.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, this kind of makes you feel if you didn't like him, you kind of have to after you hear this one.
Yeah. So if you haven't heard the story, Pat Mahomes and his girlfriend went out to dinner for I think it was a pizza.
Yeah.
Something
matter. In Kansas City.
In Kansas City near their house, and they're sitting down eating, and no one's coming up asking for interviews. No one's talking to them. Thinks it's kind of weird. So they're eating. Still no one. They get the waiter pay the bill. They get up to walk out, and no one's even talking to them, even looking at them, even bothering them. Yep. So as they get to the door, he turns around and tells everybody, like, I appreciate you guys just letting us have a nice dinner together and not, flooding us with questions and stuff.
Yeah.
And, everyone was cool about it. And then they left, and it turns out Patrick Mahomes paid for everybody's food at the restaurant that was there. So
yeah, I thought
that was really cool.
Yeah. He's like, this is why I love Kansas City. Yeah. So, I mean, props to Kansas City on that, and then props to Mahomes and his girlfriend or what, I don't know what they are.
I think it's his I don't know.
But props to them. If you don't like that, it's a pretty good story. You don't see a lot of athletes get a bad rap sometimes for having a lot of money and just being jerks to fans and all that crap, but they're people too, and it goes a long way to them, obviously. So I think that's a pretty good story.
That was a cool story for sure.
Yeah. Did you want to talk about the Super Bowl commercials? Because
there was two that I think we want to talk
stand
about.
Yeah, I don't
think there was that many great ones, but these two were kind of.
Yeah.
We are going to leave the link. Let's talk about the one we're going to leave the link to first.
Okay, so that's the Amazon commercial. For those of you that don't know, it's the one that started with Ellen DeGeneres, and it kind of. I think the topic was what people did without Alexa, and it went through like different points in history, I guess, of people of some form of name of Alexa. It was like Alexis, Alex, Lex.
Super far.
Yeah. Really entertaining commercial. I thought it was over when the pigeon that was sending the message got eaten by a hawk, and then the hawk got eaten by a dragon.
Yeah, medieval times.
And then they, very surprising.
This is what made it stand out for me is because
the Oval Office part, it said, I think it was Nixon.
I'm pretty sure it was Nixon.
Not too big on the history. I'm pretty sure it was Nixon. If I'm wrong, let me know, or see for yourself. But he said someone representing a president said to his secretary or assistant, remind me to delete those tapes. And then she looks at the camera and says, I ain't deleting, and then cuts her off before she said shit. And then it goes back to Ellen, and I'm like, we kind of were all freaking out. I thought it was really funny.
Oh my god!
I was like, that is.
Well, then the little newsboy in like one of the medieval times.
Yeah.
The guy's like, "Hey, Alex, what's the news?" He's like, "It doesn't matter. It's all fake." And then they're just laughing.
That was really good.
I mean, they were really political on that.
Yeah, really good commercial though.
Oh, well done political.
Yeah.
Not a big fan when they do the political stuff, but
that one was good. Well done. And then the other one would be.
Oh my god!
Google.
Just fucking depressing.
Yeah, I mean. Very sad. Yeah, it was kind of a good display of like what you could use the Google Assistant for, but I mean, I was just sad watching it.
Yeah, it was about the Google Assistant like leaving reminders, but
I guess we'll link this one too.
It was an older. I think it was an older guy.
Older man,
and his wife.
The idea was his wife had passed away, but he was starting to forget all his memories.
Yeah,
but he had told Google like, hey, like remember that. I think it was Loretta was her name.
Yeah, something like that.
That she was like this and like that. So it was very cute, but it was so sad. And like had pictures of them and like it was just so sad.
Yeah, it was like such a weird spot too. It was like normal commercials, and I was like,
and then right after it was like a Arby's commercial or something.
Yeah, like they got me crying at the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Like,
it was just really
super sad, but both well done.
Yeah,
we'll
great
link
commercial.
them both in the description, so if you guys didn't see them, you can check them out for sure.
Yeah, I think that keeps it legal.
Yeah, super. I mean, if it's not.
Oh well.
Sue us.
Yeah, we're not making money on it.
Good luck with our 27 combined dollars.
But yeah, I mean, other than that, I didn't really see any other crazy good ones or
nothing that stood out to me.
Normal.
One thing I didn't see, I probably missed. I don't remember a memorable Doritos commercial, and they normally come out.
They had the Cool Ranch one with the Hammer Time.
Oh yeah, I mean that one
can't touch it. Or no, that was Cheetos. What am I talking about?
Yeah, that was the Cheetos popcorn.
What was the Cool Ranch one?
I have no idea.
I don't know. There was that Post Malone Bud Light commercial.
That one was probably my favorite commercial.
But I'd seen it beforehand, so But I mean, it was pretty cool. It was funny.
No, yeah, it was funny.
All the people inside had the tattoo. But
like, and then at the end, you got any pretzels? You like destroyed the store.
You got any pretzels? You kind of remember how dorky Post Malone can be, you know?
Oh, seems like a great guy, cool guy. Love to have him.
Love to have him on. Posty.
If anyone knows him,
if you see this, you know, you could be
right on my lap,
right here, right there,
right there.
That could be your seat. We'll figure something out, you know. But I don't know. Is there anything else you wanted to know about the game or?
No, I mean, just I guess congrats to the Chiefs, Andy Reid. Don't want to see you back there next year.
No, I think that's it. You know, you got your taste.
You got your ring.
You know, we're done. We're done with you.
Let's sit down for a little bit.
Yeah. Simmer.
Now I think we wanted to go into our way too early
Yep.
for next year's Super Bowl. We're going to give you our picks, predictions. They will be 100% right. And that's just what it is. And then we're also going to look at the odds for next year.
Yeah, I guess should we open up with the odds first?
Yeah.
So the Chiefs open up at 7-1 at the top. That kind of always
happens. You figured.
And then you got the Niners and the Ravens opening up at 8-1, which makes sense.
Makes sense. I honestly figured the Ravens were going to be the favorite, but
I did too.
They're right there.
And then you've got the Saints and Patriots at 10-1 and 12-1, and then that's your top five. They don't really give you much more.
I mean, that's expected.
Yeah,
that's not a shocker.
All were playoff teams. So.
Yeah, I mean, you know I guess with the only question with the Patriots is Tom Brady.
Yeah,
he kind of threw that Hulu commercial in, and then just
said, "I'm not going anywhere."
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
Didn't you say his kid is permanently enrolled in Nashville?
In a school in Nashville.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, Nashville's not super far from where they're at now.
Yeah, I mean, he did sell all the stuff in New England.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he's doing. I think he'd be stupid to not come back to New England.
I don't see that because he's not at a point in his career where he's like detrimentally outperforming everybody on the field. So I don't think he's going to go anywhere and do better.
And I don't know why he'd risk it. Why go somewhere and just
it's very un-Brady like in my opinion, and it doesn't make sense.
If I had to guess, he'll be back in New England. They'll probably get 20 more rings and get me off myself. But that is what it is.
It'd be incredible to get 20 more. But,
yeah.
I
mean, you know what I mean.
Playing at 65.
It's Brett Favre.
Yeah. What were your picks gonna be?
My picks, out of the NFC, I have the Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah?
I like the Seahawks.
Okay.
I like Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson next year, I'm calling MVP.
I can see it.
So
he was in the running this year for a little bit.
No, I have Russell Wilson, and I have the Mike Vrabel-led Tennessee Titans out of the AFC.
Absolutely love to see it.
I would love to see it. I want a Titans Super Bowl now. I want Vrabel cutting his penis off. So I got Seahawks Titans, and I'm gonna give you the score. It's gonna be
and the score. Geez.
Yeah, it's gonna be 30-17 Hawks.
Seahawks.
Yep, you heard it now. Place your bets. It is what it is.
Yeah, place your bets, and then if it's wrong, Joe will reimburse you.
We will reimburse all bets.
No. Anyway, my
easy there, killer. My fault.
My picks. I'm gonna go with the Ravens because I think they were very close, and I think they're going to be one of those teams that, you know, year in and year out, you know, you have teams that do really good one year and then are nowhere near as good the following year.
Right.
That could be for a number of reasons. I think a big part of that is, you know, people now understand their play style. I think.
Is there going to be a sophomore slump for Lamar Jackson?
I don't think so.
No.
I mean, I don't think he's going to have another MVP year, but I think, you know, he's still going to be just as hard to tackle. I think that team is going to be just as dynamic on offense. I think they're just going to get better at defense, and so then they can really stand up somebody if they had to, rather than outscoring everybody. And I think they're going to be a team that's going to be. It's a lot easier for them to get better than it is for them to get worse, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So I think they're going to be there in the AFC, and then I believe that I'm going to go with the Saints on the NFC.
What a fucking cop out you're big. Oh my god.
I mean, I don't really know.
The best odds.
I mean, the NFC wasn't really strong this year, and I don't see it changing. I'd love to pick the Bears, but you know they've got a lot of problems to work out.
Oh my!
I mean,
we're signing. Left the room if you picked the Bears.
I know. Probably should have said it. It would have been great for content. But I mean, the Bears. You know, obviously we have our struggles with quarterback. I'm a believer of it, but. Yeah, if you didn't know. And then, I mean, we're signing guys out of the CFL, which could turn out great. I don't really know. I'm not too optimistic on it. I mean, you'll never hear me say I think the Packers are going to the Super Bowl, so that's not going to happen.
Yeah, I don't see the Packers.
I don't see it anyway. I see the Seahawks, but I mean, they looked really dominant in the middle of the season this year.
Yeah.
Kind of just looked like they shouldn't belong where they're at. So I don't know how I feel about that one. I want to say San Francisco, but I don't really believe in Jimmy G. I don't know what's going to happen with their run game.
No, I mean, I think it was kind of proven. They really made him put it on the back of Jimmy G, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah.
But we won't argue about that, or
yeah,
I think we're on the same page with that.
Yeah, I agree.
Everybody whacking off Jimmy G.
I think I can't imagine Drew Brees not being in New Orleans again. I know all three of their quarterbacks are free agents, but I mean,
yeah, that's like another Brady thing. Like, why would you leave?
It doesn't make sense for him to go anywhere. I don't see the Saints
by the city.
Yeah, it doesn't. It just doesn't make sense for that to happen.
I think Bridgewater's going to get paid though.
Not there.
Not there. No, I'm saying somewhere else.
Yeah, he will. He'll go get a starting job for 4 weeks and then get hurt or something. And
yeah.
Everyone remember why he's not a starter, but
looked good this year.
He didn't really do much in the games that he won.
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't. They had a good team.
Yeah,
but he didn't lose them the games. Right.
No, absolutely. I think Kamara is going to have a better year than he did this year. Michael Thomas, Offensive Player of the Year. He's going to be good. I mean, I think they'll get better again. I think Sean Payton's a really good coach. They know what they're doing on offense.
They need to start paying people to hurt the players again.
No, that is not.
No, they need to. They were so much better when they were doing that.
Yeah, I mean, they were, but that's kind of not okay. Frowned upon by the league. But the Patriots do something wrong every year, and look at where they get.
Yeah, I mean, just don't tell them this time, I guess. Don't let it get out.
Yeah.
What's the final score here? Saints.
I don't know.
And the Ravens.
In
Tampa Bay.
Thinking the Ravens pull it out. I'll go 24-20.
24. Low scoring for those two.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I feel like that's kind of what's going in the Super Bowl. We have all these high-scoring offenses, dynamic offenses that kind of just don't score as much. I mean, I think we've hit the under the past 3 years in a row.
I was shocked. You were telling me 70% of people bet the under.
I was very surprised.
At
Going
53?
into the game, yeah, I would have definitely.
I would have been dead
over.
wrong. But we've been wrong literally about everything we've said so far on these 2 episodes.
Yeah. So
that is what it is. But yeah, would not have picked the under, but props to you if you did.
Yeah, barely, but yeah.
Yeah.
All right, and then I think that's it on that. On the way too early, getting into the last segment we got going on here. You want to talk about you hate to see it?
Yes, this one's going to be called You Hate to See It. And we're going to both pick something, whether it's sports related, social media, anything that you just hate to see it. You hate to see it. So I'll go first. Mine.
If you have any of your own, let us know.
Yeah, if there was something that we missed, send it
Please
to us.
Would love to see it.
We would love to see it.
We would love to see your hate to see it.
Yeah. So mine is actually a tweet from Mr. Donald J. Trump.
Yeah, I saw this. This is a great tweet.
This is his tweet. I'll be reading it off. We'll put it on the screen so you guys can see it if you haven't seen it. But it says, "Congratulations to the Kansas City Chiefs on a great game and a fantastic comeback. Under immense pressure, you represented the great state of Kansas. And in fact, the entire USA. So very well. Our country is proud of you."
So, to those of you that don't know, I mean, it is...
So, if you're retarded...
If you're not a geographer or, have some education, Kansas City is not, contrary to popular belief...
There is a Kansas City in Kansas, I
correct.
believe.
It is not this one.
But Kansas City Chiefs are not in the state of Kansas.
They are located in the state of Missouri. And they have already changed this tweet. So we had we have an old screenshot or something. But they already changed it back to
this
Missouri.
person quoted it and said, "Deleted but not forgotten." I guess a Sharpie can fix it.
Shout out to them.
I guess I just want to say, Donald, we're not trying to get political here, but come on, man.
It's entertaining.
Yeah, come on, man. You hate to fucking see it.
Really, it's the best way
you hate to see it. That's what I had for mine.
Very entertaining.
Yeah.
But yeah, you'd think someone would fact check that. But we don't really expect that anyway with him. But that's what makes it fun, I guess.
That's part of the entertainment. Yeah.
Yeah. Mine would be back to the Super Bowl, Mr. Kyle Shanahan.
Who, if you don't know, is the head coach of the 49ers.
And was also the offensive coordinator for the Atlanta Falcons when they were in the Super Bowl. This man does not have a very good track record in the fourth quarter of the Super Bowl.
With a lead.
Especially with a lead. He is 0-2. Which, whatever, at least he got there. No. This man has been outscored 46-0. Big fat egg of life right there. 46-0 in the fourth quarter of the Super Bowl. That is not good if you don't know. You hate to see that one.
You really hate to see that. And yesterday in the Super Bowl, they had a 95.3% chance to win going in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Going in the fourth quarter with the Falcons, they had a 99.6% chance to win. And couldn't get it done.
And I mean, I was, barking up this dude's tree about how great he was as an offensive mind, all this crap.
Yeah.
And, I mean, he is. He's a great offensive coach. Except in the fourth quarter of the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Like you said, you got there, but you fucking hate to see it.
Yeah. And I mean, it's not all him, obviously. Like, defense has to play defense.
Right. I mean, they're playing an NFL team. Like, they're playing
it's
good
not,
players,
but I mean,
you can't let that happen.
It's twice now. Man. You hate to see it.
I'm
sorry.
To see it.
I don't know what to tell you, buddy.
Grab a cold one.
Get him next
Grab
year.
a Bang. Yeah, by the way, Bang, if you're watching, hit us with that sponsor.
Love to see that one.
Love to see that one too.
All right, and then I guess moving on from
Yeah,
that,
we'll actually go into our interview with our golf pro, one of our good friends that we know. We'll go into that, and you guys see what he has to say about the...
It's a really great interview. Really excited to get it out there.
Yeah.
So yeah, you'll hear that we'll get into it right now.
Yep. All right, welcome to the first interview of the channel. We got Mr. Keaton Swan, golf professional, right?
Yes, sir.
Golf professional, instructor, good friend of ours. Thanks for coming on, man.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah.
Us. Me and my paper.
So first we got a couple things for you. First, we're gonna jump in. You were at the Waste Management in Scottsdale.
I was for the whole weekend.
Happened this weekend.
Yeah, I mean, we'll get into the results, but how's the crowd? That looks
fucking lit.
Crazy.
Fucking lit. So the cool part about it is my buddies came down from Cali. Two of them have never been to the tournament. One of them's never even been on a plane.
Wow.
So a whole different experience. Thursday we got in, hung out, drank, went out, had a good time. Friday, 16, woke up at 5 a.m. Got there like 6:30.
Looked like I saw your time. You had good seats.
Yeah, we were second row off the rail. Luckily, it was a double tee, so people tee up on 1 and people tee up on 10.
Okay.
So it only took them 6 holes for us to see a group. Instead of teeing off on 1, it would take us 16, and you're there for fucking 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
Drinking, you haven't seen one person.
What were you drinking the majority of the tournament?
Coors Light all day.
Oh, hell yeah.
There's nothing else that I would drink there.
Full Joe Kid right there.
Is there any
Straight
part of the
silver
tournament
bullet.
you do not remember?
That day on 16. It was a little bit of a blur. It was kind of all mushed in together. A lot of shit happened. People were throwing fucking beach balls around. The police down there, when people were purposely hitting them over the rail, so everyone was booing them. I mean, it's a completely different world. It's the only golf tournament out there like it, and it's fucking
because like you see the videos and it's not like the Masters. You see like it's so classy. This is just
Masters is
let it
just
loose.
like
this is like
here
the
and then
hillbilly
Waste Management's
redneck.
like fuck this isn't golf.
It reminds me of Happy Gilmore, like the movie.
Yeah.
Like that's how the tournament.
So
looks.
beach balls are flying around and all everyone's yelling is, "God damn it, people! This is fucking golf." It's a shooter line, you know what I mean? So it was a good time for sure.
I mean, just from like my social media, like at school, like I saw a bunch of people that like just like random girls were just like, "Oh, made it out of the tournament this weekend." And they post a little golf emoji. I'm like, dude, like why do you even go? Like people just go to go. Like kids my age, like don't know what they're doing, and it's just a different atmosphere for golf, and I love it.
It's like
Zero clue.
It's like Tinder in real life. That's
It's like, yeah, exactly. Non-golfers.com is fucking what it is.
basically
I mean,
what
on
it
Sunday
is.
we went to, and there was this girl. She's like, "Oh my god, do you see that angle and that velocity?" And all of us were looking at her like, "What the fuck is this chick saying?" Like, zero idea. So people go there just to get drunk. They call it the wasted management for a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Like,
definitely want to get down there one of these years.
It's a bucket list.
Oh, yeah.
It's a bucket list.
Oh, for sure. So let's get into some results here. Webb Simpson.
I got some stats for you.
Okay.
Oh, hell yeah.
First of all, Tony Finau,
Yes.
great player.
Wearing the Kobe jersey?
Wearing the Kobe. I got to tell you, remind me to tell you a story about that.
Okay.
Exactly. Because we were on that hole that day.
Okay.
And we were the ones that yelled Kobe. Or, I mean, everyone was, but it was
Okay.
fucking awesome. Webb Simpson beats Kobe. Beats Tony in a one-hole playoff. Yeah, exactly. Rest in peace. Webb birdies 17 and 18 to force a playoff.
Great putt on 18.
Huge. Clutch. First playoff hole, hits it in the same spot, drains it again.
If I'm wrong, though, Tony Finau missed a pretty makeable putt on 18 to win it.
Pretty good one.
What was it, like 5-footer?
Some shit like that, 5 or
Yeah.
6 footer. He was not very happy with himself. He actually lost it. He took second in 2017, Webb did. And so he was just not happy.
Okay.
Like he was saying to it, he was like, yeah, like I was not gonna let this one slip this time.
Okay.
Yeah, so Tony wore this Kobe jersey, right? And all of us are fucking going ham. We're all hyped. We're all hammered already. He gets his putt. He's off the green by like 2 or 3 feet. Again, there's a video on YouTube about it. Hits a putt. Everyone yells Kobe. Fucking just pours it in. And all of a sudden, he just looks at the crowd and goes, and then just starts pointing. And I mean, there was a noise meter on YouTube. And it was like, I don't know, the noise meter was like 95 or something.
Yeah, I saw it.
It was a wild scene out there.
I really thought he was winning.
And then Ricky comes up right behind him, pours in birdie, just putts it, boom, looks at the crowd and just stares at us. And all of us are like, oh my fucking goodness. Wild.
Were there Big Dick Rick chants? He was saying
Facts.
I saw
Okay.
those. Those were good. That was funny.
Absolutely. There was chance for everyone, dude. Every single person had something else. Like Siwoo Kim. Have you ever seen that video? Of Jordan Speed saying, Siwoo, shaking that ass, shaking that ass. Everyone yelling that. Hilarious.
We gotta just go next year, man.
Yeah, no, I
mark it down.
really want to go. It looks so fun.
It was so fucking fun. The funny thing is that I volunteered on Thursday on the range. Got me a free pass the whole week.
Nice.
So Friday we go up there. We're waiting in line. Huge line. All my buddies are like, bro, let's just fucking sneak in. I'm like, you're tripping, dude. I'm not getting in trouble for this shit. Well, we end up doing it. We end up rocking in. I'm like, hey, I'm a volunteer. 3 guys without badges come behind me. They're like, are you all volunteers? And we're like, yeah. So we walk into the volunteer tent. All these guys are all dressed up. And we're like, oh, fuck. We look so out of place right now. I sit there for like 10 seconds, roll out, and just go straight to 16. And that's how we got that second row.
Damn.
But, I mean, it's like ants, dude. When you see people
Yeah, they were like
up,
running in.
sprinting.
Yeah.
And they're getting crossed, and people are just getting
running-
fucking pummeled.
People are going to Lala. I'm like, geez, like what's going on?
Yeah.
I'm telling dude, it's no mercy for 16.
It's awesome.
Honest to God.
Yeah, I mean, that's the spot to be. It
Honest
looks
to
like.
God,
Yeah.
Another one, last one. Webb hit a hole-in-one on the 12th hole.
Oh, hell yeah.
7-iron, 196 yards.
That's a long
Just a
7-iron.
fucking poke. Said he didn't even see it. It was the first ace in his career on tour.
Good for him.
Wild scene.
Good for him.
If it would have been on 16, do you guys know what happens on 16 if you make a hole-in-one? Everyone throws their alcoholic beverages on the course.
Oh, God, that would have been awesome.
A shit show.
Oh, my
It would take forever
God.
to get that fucking shit cleaned up.
I really wish that happened now.
I honestly, we were waiting for it. Never happened.
Ready to be part of it.
Never happened.
So when are we seeing Keaton Swan, the Waste Management, playing?
I tried to pre-qualify for it. Shit the bed.
Did you?
Completely.
What
Terrible.
happened?
Nothing felt, no excuses, right? Nothing felt good.
Were you close? Like, what would you have had to shoot to make it?
The 3 guys that made the top, they take the top 3 scores. 8 under, 6 under, 6 under got in.
Assuming you were 4 or 5 under?
Assuming I was not even fucking close to that.
Were you even?
No, dude.
No, okay.
Worst round I shot since college in 2014, 15-ish.
Oh, really showed out.
Bad.
Okay.
Paid a lot of money to play on a tournament up with like fucking shit.
Well, you hate to see that, I guess. Yeah.
But there's a couple guys, there's I think 4 or 5 guys that shot 5 under, got cut. Damn. Like, that's depressing as fuck.
Yeah.
You shoot 5 under and you don't make it in the fucking
anyone
tournament.
you in a group, or was it just solo?
But did I personally play in a group?
Yeah, like you guys were in a group.
Yeah, it's 3 of us.
Was anyone good there?
Yeah, one of the guys that I played with shot 6 under. And he was the one that made it in.
Damn, so you had to
So
watch
that was
it.
a little depressing,
Yeah.
right? I'm playing like dog shit.
So you had to
just fucking firing off. Like, fuck.
He was just like, yo, this is what we're supposed to do.
I'm like, that's what I'm supposed to be, and this is what I'm not. So
that probably made it just so much worse.
get your pen and pad out, boys. Take some fucking notes.
I mean, yeah, it sounds like a great turn. Sounds like a great time. Snaps looked like it was a
snaps were good.
time.
I got some good snaps from some other buddies, like I was telling you.
Yeah.
It's
So who wasn't there? Because I know like Tiger didn't play, right? And then
Tiger doesn't
Dustin
play there.
Johnson
Yeah, and then
wasn't there. I don't
DJ's
No.
out there. Phil's not.
Brooks
Phil got
Brooks
paid.
Was not. My guy Brooksy.
Brooksy,
Brooksy.
fucking animal.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they got paid. Excuse me, $1 million just to show up, in the
Must be
Israeli
nice.
Invitational, Dubai Invitational, something like that. $1 million just to show up,
Yeah, it'd probably
and
be
then
it.
that's not even winnings or anything. So they're like, yeah, fuck the waste management. I'm just gonna fucking show up here and get paid.
Yeah.
All right.
But
Can't blame him for that.
So now we're gonna do a quick what's in the bag for you. Not
Okay.
every club.
No
couple
worries.
clubs.
Let me know
Which
which
one
one
you
you
want? Which one I just want to grab?
just throw me an iron. One of them silver fuckers.
We'll go 7 since that's what.
There we go.
Yes, best club
Trust
in the
the
bag.
7.
All right.
He's never missed.
So I have they're a little dirty. I have the Callaway muscle backs, just the blades, a little harder to hit, a lot easier to shape shots with, cut, draw,
Okay.
whatnot. With the True Temper Dynamic Gold X100s, which means they're a little bit stiffer than stiff. It's
Okay.
like an X stiff, and then I just have that baby sky blue grip,
Hell yeah.
little banger of a club.
What's the distance for this one? What shot?
Personally, my 7-iron,
Yeah.
like 170 to 175 ish.
Okay.
So Webb Simpson hitting a 196 7-iron is unreal to me.
It's downwind.
Right, downhill, you know, a bunch of absurd things going on here.
All right. What you got next?
Either the putter or the driver.
Get that driver.
The putter's nasty,
Okay.
so we'll go with that one next. Driver, thanks, sir.
Yeah.
We got the Epic Flash, 9 degree.
Okay.
We got the Hazardous Smoke, 70 gram, low spin, a little bit of a heavier shaft. That's what she said. Stiff. That's also, you know. But honestly, this is a good shaft for when it's, you know, you're swinging a little bit harder. You know, it's not as whippy.
Is this the
A
best?
little bit more control.
Best driver you've had?
This and the X Hot, the old school Callaway.
Oh.
That fucker bangs, dude.
Does it?
That probably hit that the farthest I've ever hit.
Probably like the old.
What's a drive?
BB Pro
300 yard
bags.
driver?
Or composite or whatever.
290 to 310.
We'll give you 300.
Honestly, we'll
Give you
300. We'll give you the median.
I won't even take a drive if it's under 300.
Take a drop.
Yeah, just drop it.
You drop way up there. This is my fucking baby, dude.
That's
This is a
her?
Toulon putter, the Austin. Do you guys know what Scotty Cameron is?
Yeah, the golf.
Like really nice
instructor.
putters.
Oh, he's not a golf. He doesn't teach golf.
No,
I'm thinking
Scotty
someone
Cameron's
else. I don't think it's Scott
a club builder.
McCormick or something.
Yes, there you
Okay.
go. But Scotty Cameron is a huge, huge putter. You know, just golf enthusiast. This is the Toulon Odyssey. This is the Scotty Cameron of Callaway.
Okay.
I got the stroke lap shaft.
Does the putter shaft matter?
Facts, yeah.
Really?
Big time.
Why? Like, you whipping it? That.
No, you don't whip it. It's just the
I-
feel. It's the goddamn it, Joe.
I'm not- like, there's no like. What does it?
Well,
matter?
there's no whip. It's just more of like weight.
Okay.
Like I reshafted my Scotty Cameron when I was in the golf academy back in the day. Completely took off all the weighting. The weighting was fucked. I threw it in the garbage. I didn't throw it in the garbage, but it's bad. I got my little pinky black grip, fresh, and then yeah, this thing's nasty.
Very.
Yo,
very,
and one
very
of them
nice.
black ones.
One of the wedges.
Little wedges.
So what wedges you rocking? What
So
you
I
got?
try to go straight blackout with the black heads, black shaft,
Yeah.
black grip. It was a $4 upcharge. The guys wouldn't let me do it. I have no idea why.
Once you go
Piece of
black,
Never go back.
you can't.
Mac Daddy 4's S grinds. I mean, there's not much more else to say. Same shaft as my irons.
What degree you are? You have 52, a 60, and a
52, 56, 60.
Okay.
4 degrees in between. I see a lot of people that do like 60, 50, 48. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? You got 10 degrees in between one, you got 2 degrees in between the other. It's like, you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
But
All right. Cool.
that's what's in the bag.
So that's what makes
What,
you good, huh?
What would be like 3
Try.
like accessories you have to have on the course, whether it be, your Coors Light, Silver Bullet, or whatever.
That's always a necessity if I'm not playing in a tournament.
Obviously other than the clubs, like what are your 3 things like you have to have it in the bag,
in the actual bag,
or like on your person?
Just on us.
On the
Like
course.
you're going
Rangefinder.
Okay.
For sure.
Yeah.
That's got to be number 1.
Do you ever do like one of the fancy apps now?
Can't do it.
No.
Because they do like middle of the green, back of the green, front of the green.
Okay.
And it's more of an exact number with that thing.
Gotcha.
It's more of shooting whatever the pin is. Shit. You gotta have your ball marker.
Yeah.
You know?
Sure.
No?
We don't spend much time on the greens,
Joe just chips everything in.
statement.
Honestly, it's gonna be alcohol, rangefinder,
Pack
and
of
speaker.
Trojans.
Speaker.
Not a pack.
Yeah.
I actually worked at a golf course one time and we found a used condom in the cart one time.
That's
yeah.
It was disgusting. It was foul. We washed the shit out of that cart. And then speaker.
Okay.
Gotta have a speaker.
How many beers to where your golf game starts getting like does beer help your golf game?
Makes it go to shit.
Makes it go. Oh, so there's no.
Like if I'm in a scramble.
So you were hammered when you were trying out for the waste management.
Yeah, you were.
You were plastered, right?
I'm gonna say that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yes. Good call. Like my first sip of the third beer, honestly, my golf game was shit.
Yeah.
So I have 1 beer 9, and then the third one's just like we're going downhill. We're just getting hammered. So that's why like scrambles, I love it because I have nothing to worry about. I just go out there and get drunk and
Let her fly.
all my buddies are like, I want to put one in the middle, and you hit as hard as you fucking can. And I lose a lot of balls in scrambles because I have no idea where they're going.
Are your friends good at golf? Or like you just the one person that's good?
No, I have all my friends are golfers. I mean, some of them are better than the others.
Are you the best?
On a given day,
Yes.
Honestly,
That's
I mean,
the-
there's
that
times
answer means
times where
yes.
we go back and forth. Like the guys that were at the waste management here this week, we go back and forth. But I mean, of course I'm gonna say,
All
fuck
right.
you guys. Of course I'm gonna say I'm the best. But no, they're all good. But it's funny because a lot of them, when I first started playing, they were like, "You're a fucking bitch. That's a pussy sport. We play baseball."
We'll get
and
into
all
that. Don't worry about it.
There we go.
About that,
We do actually have this is one of the surprises we have for you.
Okay.
At some point, we are going to challenge you to a round of golf. Me and Greg versus you. We get to play our best ball. You give us 18 strokes.
Holy
stroke per hole.
shit.
And we will figure out
Deal.
we'll figure
The
out
challenge is now, but it'll happen down the road.
right. We will figure out what the winner and loser wants.
Okay.
And we would so 18 shots, me and him versus you.
You guys scramble.
Yep.
Yeah, and it will be recorded, put up on the YouTube.
Yeah.
Hopefully
we're gonna make a video out of it,
break
not like a
the internet.
podcast. We'll make a video out of it and
We'll
see
vlog.
what happens.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in.
All
You
right.
in?
I'm down.
Alrighty.
Sounds good.
Saw it here.
Perfect.
It's
Excited
going
for it.
down.
Absolutely.
All right. What else was
And then
time to make him squirm or what?
yeah, so we have a couple questions for you.
Ooh,
3 questions for you.
Okay.
So we're wondering why you got so into golf, in school and
There we
stuff.
go.
Why you want to do that? We assumed it's because you didn't want to get laid in high school, but that was us. So if there's anything else you wanted to add,
You're
on
not
that.
wrong, sir. You're not wrong. So just honestly,
Why golf? Yeah,
So I played baseball my entire life.
okay,
Baseball was the only thing I wanted to do. It's the only thing I really did do.
okay,
High school, got very political. So it was all about how much money you raised. So if I was better than you, but your dad gave more money,
okay,
you played,
okay.
which was bullshit. So my dad's like, play golf. And I'm like, fuck that. Pussy sport kind of thing.
Yes.
He's like, you're not going to sit on my fucking couch and be a house potato. Like, you can play fucking tennis for all I care. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to play tennis. He's like, just try golf. If you don't like it, blah, blah, blah. I fell in love with it because it's a sport that if you're not good at it, you're not going to play. Like, my high school coach was like, if you're good, you're going to play. If you're not, you're not. Like, it's just a fact.
Yeah.
So it was more of like, I don't have to depend on anybody else. It's, if I go grind and I get good, then it's just on me. You know what I mean? So fell in love with that, played in college, partied all through college. I sucked ass in college. It was once I got out of college, which is like, I need to fucking start trying now. So college is not
Like
good.
to me, you're living the American dream.
Yeah.
now,
Yeah,
so I
now
don't know, like-
now we're good. But yeah, at that point it was not good. But that's why I got in that. And then went to college for it and got a degree and Oh yeah, actually, my dad paid for all my community college to play golf in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Failed out. I didn't ever finish. My dad hated that. So when I went
Sorry
to
about that.
the golf academy, sorry, Dad.
Sorry, Pops.
When I went to golf academy, he's like, I'm not paying for shit. So I'm like, got you. So
life hit you a little bit there, huh?
Ripping me right now.
There you go.
Totally worth it.
Yeah. All right, you're going golfing. Whether it's warming up, whatever you're doing, what is the playlist looking like? You got the earphones in. I've been golfing with you. The man looks like an absolute McAsshole the entire time. You think
with my headphones in?
Thug.
He like doesn't smile. You would never know he's having a good time on the golf course. Till he's drinking. Because the one time I went, I was nervous the entire time.
When?
When we went the one day, and you were like, "Yeah, it's not serious," and then the whole time he's warming up, like just like.
Well, I'm not gonna swing with the fucking smile on my face. No, when I practice, I mean I'm serious. When I go out there and play, I'm just chilling. But is this a warm up playlist or is this a on the course playlist?
Either way, you want to give us both? Give us both.
Warm up's like rap, something that'll get me kind of fired up.
Okay.
Okay.
Course is anything.
Anything?
Whatever, I don't know, EDM. I don't know if that's the right subject
That is
or
the term,
genre.
yeah.
I'm trying to say. Country, big into country. Rap. I mean, honestly, I'm a fan of everything. I grew up on a lot of music, so as long as it's not like that death metal like headbanger,
can't do that.
then I'm out on that. But
Can't
anything
Slayer.
else, I'm chilling. Put it on shuffle and let's fucking roll.
All right. And then if there was an MMA fight style of all the pro golfers, who would win and why?
Ooh, fuck. That's a great question. There's a lot of beef right now between Brooksy and Bryson DeChambeau.
Yeah. It was DeChambeau's
Brooks killing.
completely
And
wrong.
Brooks would fucking murder that guy.
God.
Yeah.
I mean, but DeChambeau is looking pretty big now because that's what his goal is. He's
I
like,
think
I'm gonna
Brooks
get
is
big
crazy
right
in the head, though.
Brooks is a fucking lunatic. I feel
Yeah.
like.
He's a
I feel like
goon.
I would not want to.
He's
Yeah.
a
that
goon.
guy. I feel like Tiger would be the ringleader of the entire thing.
Because he's
The
black?
entire Fight Club? No, just because he's a fucking goat.
Okay.
Really? No, but because he's the fucking best. I feel like Phil would kick the fucking shit out of someone with them
Yeah.
calves.
I feel like
Just roundhouse someone's ass.
Yeah.
I think he'd shock a couple people for sure.
Yeah. I think Brooksy, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was
Think
gonna
of
pick
anybody
Brooks
else.
Koepka.
It's kind of
Or-
you can't
There's not
do
even-
that.
I'm trying to think some big.
I'm thinking
motherfuckers on
like-
tour.
Like 10 years ago, give me John Daly.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Give me
Yeah.
John,
Absolutely.
but not
There's
now.
no doubt. No, he can't. His knee's fucked.
Yeah.
Someone right in the
He
kneecap.
can
He's
barely
gone.
walk.
He's
18.
down.
He ain't fighting.
He doesn't even walk
Would this
anymore. He
fight
just
happen
runs.
at Waste Management? Yeah, right.
You'd have to fight. Yeah, you'd have to
have to
fight at
think.
the waste management. Like after the final round on Sunday, we get in the cage
And just
and tournament style, just fight them off.
is this like a WWE like cage fight where there's 20 people in the same
No,
one,
we're
or is
going
this
like
one
UFC,
on
like
one?
one, like there's a bracket.
Okay,
tournament
cool.
style,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Brooks Koepka.
I think Gary Woodland too. I feel like Gary Woodland would hold his own. Gary Woodland's
There's probably like
big
one guy that's
motherfucker.
always on the tour that shoots like
Is he?
one
Yeah.
under.
I
and
don't
he's
remember what he looks like. He's big now.
He's big.
Okay.
Yeah, he's pretty big.
probably always like one guy that's on tour that shoots like one under, and he's just there, but he's just like 6'8", would just beat anybody's ass, but he's just kind of there to. He's enjoying his time.
Yeah, I'm
Probably
sure.
some underdog.
Yeah.
Just blow everyone's bracket, you know, whatever.
Fuck.
And who's this guy?
The number 16 seed won. God damn it.
All right. I mean, that was the last question. Is there anything else you wanted to
We gotta
put
touch
out
on
there?
the. It's a Niner fan. We gotta.
Oh, you are
I really
right.
wish you didn't bring that up.
So,
I really wish you didn't bring
if
that
you
up.
don't know,
sir.
California boy, Niner fan. What happened?
We fucked up.
I mean, you.
We got some blown calls, dude.
I mean,
That push off from Kittle.
that was a push off.
It was a push
No,
off.
dude,
Was
it
a
was like
push-off.
this.
The
That
rule
was-
is
are
the
you
arm
like-
extended.
Arm was
Extended
barely.
arm.
The arm
It
was
wasn't even.
extended.
It was like hovering.
But
God.
it was
I'm
not
fucking
called,
bitter, so that's just
Weird who it was on, huh? Mr. George Kittle.
Hey,
Yeah, you fucking.
You, George, Joe.
no, but
I love you, George.
the problem there is that it was called there, but not with the Vikings game and Kyle Rudolph. He did the same thing, if not worse, and he didn't get called for it
That's
on a
not
game-winning
my
touchdown.
problem.
Yeah,
Apparently
I mean, it's
not.
just like I said. It could have. I was telling my buddies, I'm like, it could have gone the
When they-
opposite way, and we would have been like, oh, sucks.
Exactly.
Fuck
When
you.
they picked him off with 11 minutes left, up 10, I was like, this game's over. 49ers.
Garoppolo
And
with
then-
the fuck it. Debo's down there somewhere. Like, he just hucks it. I'm like, fuck, man.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes, it's a good team.
No doubt about it.
Yeah,
he's a great fucking quarterback.
Oh, yeah.
You can't take anything
Pat
away from him.
Mahomes is insane. He's going to be the face of the NFL if he's not already. I mean, he did say it's Lamar Jackson, but it's definitely him.
Right now.
However, I did think of something to say yesterday after we recorded, and it was going to piss you off, and I'm really mad that I didn't say it. If you look at Mahomes' stat line,
Here we go.
it is a very Mitch Trubisky-esque stat line for the Super Bowl. Are you kidding me? He was like 28 for like 46.
Mitch
If
Trubisky
No,
jersey?
we gotta figure out points and stuff. I think he won last time anyway.
No, it was 1-1.
Oh yeah, but he was like 20 something for 40, like 2 or 46, 280 yards, 2 picks and 2 touchdowns, and a decent amount of rushing. He had also with weird prop bets on the Super Bowl. Pat Mahomes, the over under for his rushing yards was 35, and he was at about like 42. And then with the knees at the end of the game, he had negative 15 rushing yards, and he lost that bet.
Oh, that's shitty. That's a
Again,
bad beat right there.
Mitchell Trubisky was playing in the Super Bowl.
We're not going to get into that.
Mitchell Trubisky was playing in the Super Bowl.
That will never. We're not going to. That's not going to happen.
That's as close as we're going to get. So
Okay.
I'm going to live off of that one.
Yeah, I see on here. I wrote Niners. Can fuck off.
You almost forgot.
Yeah, I know. Well, I think that's all the questions we had. There's nothing else you want to get out there. You could say literally anything.
Shout yourself out, or
I mean, shout out mom. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out back home.
Yeah, little Tammy. No, man. Fucking show up to Waste Management.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
we'll
a
beat it.
fact. You have to. If you
Sure.
don't, I'm gonna call you a bitch.
All right.
And you have to wear a Mitch Trubisky.
you heard it here first.
Well, we will put
You
Keaton's
don't want
at on the screen. Go check him out. He's got some cool trick shots, some cool instructional videos.
You
Pictures
suck
of
at
him.
golf. Come on over.
If you like looking at pictures of white dudes drink, he's got a few of those too. Yeah, so
Jerry Rice, chilling.
So that'll be on the screen. Appreciate you coming out.
Thank you, guys.
Talking
If
to
you
us.
guys want him
Appreciate
back
it.
on, let us know. If you
Yeah.
want more guests like this, let us know.
For sure.
Golf tournament's gonna be lit.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah, stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
All right, well, yeah, appreciate you coming on, man.
Thank you.
All right, so great interview with Keaton.
Yeah.
Really excited for that challenge. He's
Yeah, that's
probably
gonna be
going to
fun.
kill us. You're gonna
I
if we have
think
any
we
chance.
might be able to pull one out.
If we have any chance, you're gonna be backpacking it.
Yeah, I might have to. I mean, neither of us are good at golf.
No.
This man is very good at golf. I played with him once, and he shot 66, 67. Yeah.
Oh.
So
Yeah, so
18 shots, best ball. I don't know if this is on the books in Vegas yet, but if it is, I wouldn't bet on us.
wouldn't recommend
But
it.
that's just us. Yeah. So
No,
I think,
great interview. Hope you guys liked it. We're gonna try to not have guests on every week, but we do want to
Yeah.
put on.
we don't want to flood it, but I think we have some pretty good ideas that we'd like to get some people on that know what they're talking about and get their
Yeah.
perspective, and
Schedule it
got
out.
some
but-
funny segments too.
for sure.
Yeah, but we definitely don't want to flood it with guests. And I mean, if you guys want guests, let us know. If you like them, if
Yeah.
you don't like them, let us know too.
Can't imagine that you just like us, but you are listening. So.
Yeah, not many do. So
No, yeah. So,
yeah,
but all right. And then I guess we'll wrap it up. I mean, next week you'll hear again from us next Tuesday.
Yep.
We've got another UFC fight coming up. That'll be fun to recap.
Johnny Jones.
Yeah, that'll be good to see again. Him back in the ring, gonna probably murder somebody.
Yeah. He's,
And yeah, I mean, and then probably pretty soon we're gonna come out with a mock draft for NFL. Not that the season's over. Final draft picks are locked in. until
baseball's
people
starting
trade
back
it.
up.
Yeah, NBA All-Star games coming up.
The 16th, and then we do want to get a March Madness episode out there.
Yeah, whether that's a podcast or we'll put it on YouTube, we'll figure it out and let everyone know.
Yeah, we'll probably have a decent number of people for that one. Just getting everybody's probably Elite 8 or something, because I don't think we want to see everybody's full bracket.
Yeah, it'll be good. Excited about it.
Yeah, I know we didn't talk about this before, but not right away, but I think in the next 2 weeks or month, we do have some ideas for some little stickers, some little logos that we're coming out with.
We're going to hopefully get those out, and if you guys like them, we'll be able to send them out for...
Yeah, eventually I think we'd like to have a website where it'd make it easy to get that, but...
We will figure it out.
We will figure it out.
But we need you. to let us know you guys want that stuff and be supportive and all that. So
yeah, I mean, they're gonna be nothing crazy. I think they're little be 3x3s.
Yeah, something like that. But just something to show your support. We'd really appreciate it. Just let us know
on the bumper.
Yes. So, but all right.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Talk to you guys next time. Appreciate you listening.
Yeah, thanks.